One of the primary keys to awakening is to embrace true responsibility. And yet, most of us are living in abandonment of responsibility. To be responsible has nothing to do with others, and yet it is deeply engraved into our minds that we are responsible for others and that others are responsible for us. We suffer from guilt, blame, resentment, and the heavy burden of responsibility as a direct result of our unwillingness to take responsibility for ourselves. There are a number of aspects to true responsibility. When all these aspects are present in your life, you can say that you are being truly responsible. First, you must become responsive to whatever is arising in the moment. It is your true nature, but it has been conditioned out of you. It is very simple to be responsive. If you are hungry, eat. If you are thirsty, drink. If you hear music, dance or sing. If you feel lonely, call a friend. If you see someone walking towards you, say hello. Be friendly. Take a dog for a walk. A dog will teach you about responsiveness. The second thing is to accept full responsibility for your reactions. There is a huge difference between reacting, which is based in the past, and responding, which is based in the present. We are constantly reacting emotionally to people and events in our lives, and for the most part, we do not realize that our reactions are almost entirely due to our conditioning, which began in early childhood. The limiting beliefs and emotional pain based in the past determine and define our reactions. We project a painful and limited past onto the present moment, and then we react accordingly. The truth is that nobody is responsible for your emotional reactions. Nobody is to blame. No one can hurt you or make you angry unless you have hurt or anger from the past repressed within you. Then when you feel hurt or angry, all that is happening is that those repressed feelings have been triggered, and now you are reacting rather than responding in the moment. These repressed feelings and limiting beliefs are the reason you tend to react rather than respond. The third aspect is to accept responsibility for getting what you want, which means that you will have to know what you want. Very few people really know what they want. Wanting is immediate and real, arising out of the moment and not the mind. If what you want arises out of the mind, then it is a desire aimed at fulfilling something missing from the past, which you imagine will fulfill you in the future. Once you know what you want, then it is your responsibility to get it. If it involves other people, ask for what you want and be willing to compromise. If it does not involve others, then just do it. What is stopping you? Ordinarily, we live with expectations, which we don't express. And when those expectations are not met, we become resentful, which we hide until it festers into anger and then hatred. Expectation places responsibility onto others. Nobody is here to fulfill your expectations, nor are you here to fulfill the expectations of others. Finally, I would say that you are responsible for your own awakening. Nobody else can do it for you. It is up to you to find your way out of the past and future into the present moment. It is not difficult if you know the way. To awaken is your ultimate responsibility. And once you awaken, it becomes your responsibility to remain awake, which involves remembering to be here now and not lost in the mind, not lost in the dream. It is a responsibility that has to be remembered moment to moment until you become well established in presence and you recognize that the present moment is your true home. True responsibility exists within your recognition that every choice and every decision you make and every action you take leads inevitably to the consequences which follow. Whatever you are experiencing in your life right now is directly attributable to some earlier choice or decision you have made in the past. Learn how to connect the dots and you will be free. This means that you must connect the choice or the decision made by you in the past with the consequences which you are currently experiencing. Take responsibility for your choices and decisions and see that you are creating everything that is happening in your life now, whether it is positive or negative. Once you truly understand and accept this, you will have entered into true responsibility. You will have put an end to blame, guilt, control, expectation, and resentment in your life. You have awakened to a life of love, truth, and freedom.